Welcome to the Human IT Warehouse here in Los Angeles, California. We moved into this warehouse at the end of 2020 and we have quickly filled up this space. You're looking at about 35,000 square feet of warehouse that I'll be taking us through here today, moving us through the different departments as we see how a piece of technology travels through our process. The first thing that an item does when it gets to our warehouse is it is brought in by our logistics team. Our logistics team will either pick that up locally through one of our 3 trucks here in Los Angeles or our truck in the Detroit area, or we will have that freight come in through one of our third-party carriers and partners that will bring us that technology to our warehouse. Our logistics team will also weigh the items so that we can track how much we are bringing into our warehouse and make sure we're getting out equal amounts. Once they are weighed and we have put a sticker on them, they will actually then get moved into our pallet racks, where the items will sit and wait for our inventory team to start working on them. Once our inventory team is ready to work the items, our sorting team will take the items out of the pallet racks and move them into an area where we will sort the donations, looking for items that are still valuable that we can reuse. All the items that we cannot repurpose are recycled through those R2 certified recyclers, and this ensures that we're doing the right thing from an environmental perspective. Our inventory team is really looking for 2 things. Number 1, and most importantly, is data. We make a huge promise to all of our donors that we're going to handle their data in the right way. We are going to find it, secure it, and then sanitize that, whether that's through logical sanitization or through data destruction. Other than data, we're also, of course, looking for repurposable items. We want to get as many items out into the community as possible after, of course, we've taken care of any data on those items. And so the inventory team will also be identifying those items that should be moving along to our processing team for that refurbishment. Some computers and monitors have lived past the time where they can really be reused at any kind of a meaningful way. The machine may still turn on, but it may not function the way that someone is expecting it to.
Here in data security, we wipe all of our drives to the NIST 888 standard, going 1 pass over the entire disk, writing random characters and then reading it back for 100% verification. This is to ensure that there's no data recoverable on the drive, no matter what you do. And from there, we have at least 2 technicians checking to make sure that everything is correct and there's no data that's recoverable. And then from there, we're sending it to our processing team for reuse and to go back out.
As technology moves around our warehouse, every step through the process is actually tracked on one of our cameras. Throughout the warehouse, we have many cameras on the ceilings and on the walls, which allow us to really get a good vision on what's happening to the devices. The reason that we have the cameras to the extent that we do is really it's a National Association of Information Destruction, NAID. It's the highest data security and data destruction certification that there is, and we're one of only 93 ITAD firms in the world who has this certification. And so it requires us to make sure that we are monitoring our areas with cameras, that anyone who comes onto our warehouse floor is tracked and logged into a visitor log, that our employees are wearing badges so we can identify who they are, and if someone is on site who's not supposed to be on site, we have protocols to be able to handle those instances. We have a couple of stores at Human IT that we use. We have our eBay store and we have our Human IT store. Our Human IT store is focused on low-income individuals who can purchase a very high-quality device at a very fair price and also receive a year-long warranty and a year of tech support on that particular item. At Human IT, we pride ourselves on engaging our employees to help us do the work and to help us solve problems. We really believe that engaged employees lead to satisfied customers, which leads to results. And so we want to ensure our employees are empowered to be able to raise ideas. Thanks for coming on this virtual tour with us today. We really hope that you are able to get a better sense of what we do behind the scenes here at Human IT to make sure that your data is protected and that we are repurposing as much technology as possible. The people in our warehouse work hard to make sure that as many devices stay out of landfills as we can, and that these devices get a second life and get into the hands of the people who need them most. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you donate soon.